Welcome back to the channel, my peoples. I hope everyone is healthy and well today. Today, I bring to you highly requested, man. Before we jump right into this, shout out to Ellie Majelli. Original video link will be in the description down below. Let's go ahead and check out her video today. So today, we got surprising differences between Australia and the United States, unconventional, which is great. It's going to have some things in this video that your boy Strac may not be aware of, which is wonderful. I just love learning new information. I hate learning the same stuff because it's like, I already know this. What's the point of hearing it again? Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Really excited. Feel free to check out the Twitch down below in the description. We got the new camera now. The setup is complete. Oh, 2026 going to be something different. You do not want to miss out. We going to be, the live streams consistent. You don't want to miss out.
Alright, you already know from the title, but today we're going to be talking about the differences between the US, specifically California, and Australia. Specifically Melbourne, Victoria. So I recently just moved to Australia a month ago. I was in fact born here and then moved over to California when I was 8. I've had the majority of my life spent in California, but then now I've returned back to Australia, and I just want to talk about some differences that I've noticed in just the first month of being here. Just to put a disclaimer out there, these are all my opinions. That's my opinion! And my impressions of my first month of actually living in Australia. I'm not sure if everyone will notice these things. These are just some things that I noticed myself in this first month. One thing that totally surprised me, I'm actually shocked that this happens, but on the radio and in certain clothing stores as well, they have the not clean version of songs playing, which I just thought was so weird, and I was like, oh my god, did they mess up? This music has a bad word in it.
Like my type of vibe. We all adults here, we all grown. Now wait, what about the kids? Bro, they just banned, didn't they just, they were moving, kids off of TikTok and stuff, social media out there, 16 and younger? It's getting strict out there. I'm surprised they doing that, you know? I'm surprised they're not thinking, oh, what if the kids hear it? Or maybe it's in, certain stores, well, if you bring your kid in here, then oh, well. If it's obviously a kid's store, I guess not. But if it's just, adult-related, teenage, adult-related, then hey, you can play whatever you want, I guess, you know? Hey, I mean...
Are they allowed to show that because it's a public setting? Especially on the radio, they'll have a disclaimer that comes up before the actual song comes on, and it's profanity about to occur or something like that. And I was just oh my god, I can't believe they play the whole song, because in America there's no way, it's super unprofessional if you go into a place and they're have music playing cuss words, you know?
America bleeps everything on TV as well. We don't hear the curses and all the offensive jokes and stuff. Oh, it's getting cut out. Nah, it's getting cut out. Even on live TV, I don't know how they do it. There's people trained for that. They will cut it out on live, straight up bleep it on live, or cut the segment. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Noticed as soon as I got off of the airport was just how much more Melbourne spent money towards making everything look nice. And what I mean by this is when you're going along certain highways or you're going under bridges, the bridges are kind of aesthetically and architecturally a little bit more prettier. There's so much more of a focus on making things look more aesthetically pleasing, because in California some of the freeways just absolutely suck, and in Australia too, they have digital signs.
Really? In California, y'all got 4 or 5 lanes. It's crazy. When we went out there, we had to rent to, it was literally 4 or 5 lanes. It's a lot of space.
Instead of the physical signs, so it would be 100 kilometers per hour, and then if there's an accident, the digital signs would slow down and be flashing, where in America you're just having a consistent 65 miles per hour, and you have to follow that, but you don't know if there's a crash further down the road and whether to avoid it or not. So I think in that regard, Australia is a little bit safer when it comes to the road. Obviously there's crazy drivers in both countries, but Australia has those warning signs of hey, move to the left or move to the right because a car is broken down on that side.
Nice.
So I think that was a really cool thing that I noticed in Australia.
Nice.
Another thing, if we're talking about transport as well, would be the public transport that's offered.
Wait, digital signs and stuff that they could just update and just change the words on? With how or do they just put them up in an area?
To the right because a car is broken down on that side. So I think that was like a really cool thing that I noticed in Australia. Another thing, if we're talking about transport as well, would be the public transport that's offered in both countries. I was from specifically like the Bay Area, so the Bay Area has like an okay public transport, but I feel like it's pretty expensive. Like anytime I would jump on the Caltrain, I found that I would be spending like $20 if I were to go through the Caltrain. And when I'm taking the train in Melbourne, it's like, yeah, it'll cost me about like $4.60 for like the same amount of time and travel. And they also have a free section of transport within the very center of the city, where when you're taking a tram between certain stops, it's completely free and you don't have to pay at all to use that transport, which I think is really, really cool and really fun. Another thing too, I know this kind of depends on what area you're in, but Australia has like a coffee shop on like every single corner, or they'll have like 4 coffee shops like on a single corner. Like there's
coffee shops. So no Starbucks. Wait, I think Starbucks is actually really hard to find in Australia, right? Starbucks is probably really hard to find in Australia. You got coffee shops around on the corners and stuff. Okay.
A center near me, like a shopping center, and I'm not even joking, there's 5 coffee shops all within the same like 500 meters of each other. It's insane. But with that, I feel like there's more of like a coffee culture in terms of like sit down and drink your coffee, where in America it's like you get your coffee and go somewhere else. It's like you would get a to-go cup. Where like in Australia, everywhere that you're going, if you're having it like for here instead of takeaway, like you have a like, you know, a mug or like a ceramic mug. Most places in America I feel like only do the to-go cup. So I found that was kind of cool because it's like, you know, you sit down, you relax at a coffee shop, rather than I feel like in America if you go to a coffee shop you're like studying or working. Where like in Australia here, it's a little bit more about relaxing, enjoying.
It's traditional, relax, chill, da-da-da-da. It's the culture of drinking tea, drinking coffee, you know? Going to the pub and just having a pint and stuff like that. We don't have that. If you see people there, it's because they need that Wi-Fi. They need that Wi-Fi, or it's a safe space. They happen to get something to eat on the way, but they got to go ahead and get to work. It's never just a chill. It's always a rush. It's always a grind. Rip and run out here in America. And I'm being honest, guys, like me on a day-to-day basis, it's like, you know, rip and run, da-da-da-da, grind, work, like, and that's how it is, you know. It's more expensive out here, guys. We don't have some of the benefits that a lot of countries have all around that could really help our economy out. So we gotta have money for a lot of things, guys, because we don't have no backbone. We don't have no support. You know what I'm saying? So just yeah, that's how it is.
Working, where like in Australia here, it's a little bit more about relaxing, enjoying a coffee. It's like you sit down, you chat with somebody. So you're doing that in America too, but I feel like there's just more of a focus on it in Australia. A big part that I think was pretty different, which California has like the win on this, would be like the weather. Melbourne weather is known for having like 4 seasons in one day. So like in the morning it'll be freezing cold, and then in the middle of the day it's like, you know, an autumn kind of like fall kind of weather, and then you maybe get like, it feels like summer and it's like super hot and it's probably like, you know, 30 degrees or more than that. Then by the end of the night you're getting like, you know, spring and it's like raining or something like that. Where I feel like the weather in California is like super consistent every day. Like if it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain for the entire day. But if it's gonna be sunny, it's gonna be sunny for the entire day. Melbourne, at least, it's like so different every day. So because of that, you have to be like
I like that different everyday type of weather, I'm not gonna lie. Well, no. I want it to be rainy. That's why I'm trying to go to Florida, man. Let it just be rainy. But then, like, you know, the sun pops out. But there's, like, rain every day. I love it. But it doesn't rain all day every day. It's great. I'm not going to lie. I love it. California weather it wasn't bad on us.
And ready for any single weather pattern that could come on. You have to bring, like, a jacket or, like, sweatpants, even if you know that it's going to be, like, a sunny day, just in case. The weather is so unpredictable. Yeah. As well as talking about weather too, the sun is so much stronger here in Australia than it is in California. In California, I feel like if it's a sunny day, I can go out and get away with not wearing sunscreen. Where here, I will 100% get burned if I don't wear sunscreen and it's a sunny day. The UV is like constantly super high. The other day for my walking a half marathon video, I didn't put enough sunscreen on my arms and I literally got the worst watch tan ever. I don't know if it really shows up on video, but like, but yeah, definitely wearing your sunscreen here in Australia is so important. They have like a whole bunch of campaigns about protecting yourself from the sun because there's a really high skin cancer risk by not wearing sunscreen. Now we're talking about slang. I'm probably gonna do a whole video on that where like I interview my family about the different kinds of slang that they use. But obviously there's a lot of different kinds of terms and things that they call different items in Australia. So for example, a big one is flip-flops in California are called thongs here. But
thongs, because thong is underwear. It's really thin underwear, and it like goes up your behind. You know, like okay, gotta get used to that.
thongs in California mean like
Did they call it thongs because like up? Yup, I see why. That I always say that because they got that annoying piece right here that goes in between your toes, and it just like, oh, it's just like a thong, and it's annoying, and it rubs against your toe. This is why I couldn't wear these, because they used to rip out and break as a kid. So I had to have the flip flops that you could like poke them out and you could poke them back in. I hated it. Slides is better, man. Like I don't. Maybe it's better for females, but like I just feel like boys, men, nah. You got to put some slides on. These is uncomfortable. Look, we be active.
flops in California are called thongs here, but thongs in California mean like underwear. With that, there is a little different slang, and like sometimes when I hear other people talk about, you know, different words that I don't know the meaning of, I'm like so confused on what they're talking about. You know, I'm slowly starting to catch up to what the slang is. And on my last video, I called one of those like clip-on bags that you use for walking and stuff, I call it like a fanny pack, but apparently that's like not a good word. They call it a bum bag. So some people commented on my last video about calling it a bum bag. It's like not a good word. They call it a bum bag.
So what do you call your bum? What do you call your bum? That just threw me off. You just say ASS? You're behind? Your bottom? Is there like another name for it? What do you call your bum then? Because some places call you, hey, your bum is your bottom, and they know that. Like,
some people commented on my last video about calling it a bum bag, so that's what I'm going to be calling it now. Another thing here too is that drinking tap water is like completely normal, and like most people drink.
Wait, what do people call? In Australia. It didn't let me in Australia, what word would they use when referring to buttocks? Can y'all see this, man? I feel like y'all can't see it. I want my people to see too. You know, I'm not gonna leave y'all out like that. Australia. Oh man. Australia primarily used the word bum and arse. That's what it is. Arse. Bum and arse. So bum is actually used for two words. It's a double meaning, but you can say arse as well. That's right. That's right. You can say arse. Bum, arse, fanny, bum bag. Okay. I understand. I just need to go through that real quick.
Another thing here too is that drinking tap water is like completely normal, and like most people drink their tap water. In America, like most people
okay. I thought she was talking about America.
Are using like a Brita filter, or they're somehow filtering their water using bottled water, but in Australia it's totally normal to drink your tap water, and most people just do it anyways. Okay, let's see how long I can go before my battery dies. Also, I feel like the money makes so much more sense here in Australia. Every single bill has its own color. The only part that kind of confuses me is when it gets to the coins, because there's like a $2 coin, a $1 coin, and then all the cents, but they don't have pennies. If you're charging someone for something and it's like $12.93, you would then round down to 90 because there's only like the 5-cent coin and not like a penny. So that was like something that I had to get used to, at least, because I'm like, wait, do I have to like round? Like I have to like think a little bit extra when I'm giving people change. Now I feel like I actually care a lot more about coins, because there's like the $1 coin and $2 coin, where in America, like the highest coin that you really have and that you use frequently would be like the 25-cent coin, like a quarter. Because of that, like I don't really care about change, but like here change actually matters because it's worth a lot more. Lastly, getting used to like Celsius instead of Fahrenheit was something to get used to, because people talk about like, oh my god, it's so hot, like it's 30 degrees. To me in Fahrenheit, 30 degrees is like freezing. Like it's below freezing. It was like definitely something to get used to, and I have to think like, okay, a 20-degree day, like what am I gonna wear for a 20-degree day? Definitely having to get used to like that Celsius change, and I'm kind of starting to get kilometers as well. I feel like understanding like how far a kilometer is, I'm like, okay, it's a little bit less than a mile, but like not half, but like a little bit more than half.
I really do like the way she put that. That was nice. You know, why can't the teachers, you know, kind of explain things that way? Like, why do they always got to be all sophisticated using words we don't know and this and that and that. Like, just explain it. Just explain it. How she
kilometers.
did.
I'm like, okay, it's a little bit less than a mile.
It's
but
a
like,
little bit less than a mile. I know what a mile is. You ever ran track gym class? Every high school, every middle school, high school. Okay, every high school should have like a track. Well, at least in America. I don't know how it is out there in other countries, but if you ever ran a track for gym class or just walked one in general, man, it's a mile. Or maybe if you run it like 2 times, I think it's a mile. Depending how small the track is. Some tracks is like 4 times, but I'm thinking of like my old high school. It was like, wait, what was a mile? 4, 8, yeah, mile's like 2 laps. 2 laps. So it's a little less than that. Think a lap and a half?
not half, but like a little bit more than half, and like trying to understand that as well has been a bit of a challenge. The metric system makes more sense, like we all know that. So yeah, I think I might make a part 2 for more information on the differences between Australia and the US. Obviously I've only been here for like just over a month, so I don't know everything about the country, but I'm really excited to like get to learn more and find more differences. I think I'm gonna make a video about slang as well, so stay tuned for that. Now, before my camera dies, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching my video, and if you like seeing videos like this about Australia, definitely subscribe so you can watch more videos that I come out with. My posting schedule right now, I'm trying to post every Thursday and Sunday.
Oh, hey, that's a W. You got the video done before your camera died. I know the struggle, because you know the cameras be taking mad long to, you see, I can relate now because I got a camera. The Lord is great. The Lord is great. You know what I'm saying? All the blessings, just thankful every single day, and thankful for you guys, for real, man. Straight up. If you guys enjoyed this video just as much as myself, let's go ahead and give her a shout out. One more again. Ellie Majelli, man. Original video link will be in the description down below. She brought to us this fabulous video today on this beautiful night. Well, I'm saying night because it's about 8, almost 9 p.m. for me right now. But yeah, amazing. Fabulous. Feel free to share your honest thoughts and opinions and comments. You know, share something. Share some personal experiences, maybe from you, friends, or family members when traveling from the U.S. to Australia, whether it's like a trip or living there, in the comments with everyone, please. You guys know I read all comments. Definitely looking forward towards reading everyone's comments, man, down below. This is going to be great. Feel free to check out the Twitch so no one misses out on the live streams. I'm telling you, consistent live streams 2026, you won't want to miss out. You know, it's going to be a lot of different stuff. You're probably going to see the weird side of me, a little weird version of me. I guess if you call it weird, playing video games. I mean, a lot of you guys play video games, right? You know, we're going to watch clips. Feel free to join my Discord community as well in the description, so you can post some clips in there. We can react to those on stream. We're going to be reacting to like police videos and all different type of nonsense and BS, bizarre things that happen over in my country. Look, I'm learning about y'all. I figured, hey, maybe some of my supporters would be interested in like learning about the country I live in, you know, the hectic things though. I'm giving y'all nothing but entertainment though. All the BS that happens. That's it. If it ain't no drama, no BS, I'm not showing it. but like, yeah, just showing y'all the crazy things. But there definitely are a lot of good things and perks about my country. I'm not trying to bash it or nothing. Nah, I love my country. It's a love and hate. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate and say the same with their countries. A lot of things we can fix, a lot of things other countries can fix. But what matters is, you know, look, I love being American. You see what I'm saying? I love being American because I know I'm not the ignorant one. I'm not the selfish one. You know, none of that. I'm completely different. I'm Strac, baby. You know what I would love? To have that plaque somewhere in the background saying Strac. That's worth more than anything to me. Oh my gosh. Like, to have that plaque, guys. I'm sorry to just be sitting here, Rand. You see, the video been ended, man. I'm just sitting here talking to my peoples. I told you I ain't got no friends and none of that, man. Y'all my peoples. I ain't got no friends. Yo, y'all gotta tune into the streams, man, so I could communicate with y'all live. For real, because we definitely gonna be talking and just having a good time. This camera got a good battery. We roll. I didn't mean to hit my keyboard. We rolling, and it's gonna be great, man. And we're just gonna work our way up in the streaming world as well. Looking forward towards it, man. Stay safe. Feel free to give me some video ideas, recommendations. Stay safe, everyone, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video. But just look, next time, feel free to bring your friends. your family members, your spouse with you, so they don't miss out. I ain't telling them they gotta subscribe or nothing. Say, just don't want to miss out. Come vibe with a brother. Come vibe with the family.